Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Non-League to Premier League here with Bath City. A game today against Tranmere, sitting 15th they are, as we currently sit 11th. They have won 3 and drawn 2 of the last 5, however. We, in our last 5, do have 3 wins, 1 draw and a loss, not including that cup victory, I suppose, against Southend. So we're on a good run of form after a poor start this season. Now I need to change the filters on this. Sorry, I was looking through some of my youth players. Let's get back to the senior squad that we're looking to play today. Smith still at left back. Brown this time at centre back with Sassy returning to the lineup. And Akpan out on the right. He, to be honest, is coming on leaps and bounds since joining the club. One of our better players. I'm not saying he's great, but he's one of my better players. Tilson, Russ, Windsor, Jenkins, Davies, Brown and Parsley. Ready. Parsley getting to start today over Afoki. Sweeten in on the bench. Beardmore on the bench. A bit of a rotated squad. A few of my players getting tired. A lot of games in this league, as I always say, they come thick and fast. I'm quite reasonably happy with the squad, although quite a weak bench really. However much I love Beardmore, he's clearly not ready to play at League 2 level. Alvin Jones is quite good. I've been tempted to play Akpan on the right wing and have Alvin Jones at right back, something a bit different. You can see Windsor, due to a poor run of form, basically is no longer good enough for us. He obviously is, but I know these stars are affected by run of form. But all that really matters is the stats. I really am tempted now with that. Let's put Alvin Jones on and basically do that. Drop Windsor to the bench. A bit of a rotated team here, a bit of a weak side. I'm trying to rotate my squad and keep people as fresh as possible, especially for what I would deem the more important games. Not that this one isn't important, but you get what I mean. Tranmere look like they're making a lot of changes as well to the starting lineup. But here we go. Bath City away to Tranmere today. Let's see how this game goes. I have gone in and ensured that all my players are on tackle harder. So hopefully we shouldn't see people darting past us on the wing. Sadly, what we might see is a lot of fouls and a lot of cards given away, but we'll see. Ball back to Henderson out wide. Smith steps in well. Brown to Parsley. Parsley back up to Brown. Plays that across the box. Someone's there. The young man, Alfie Parsley. I hate how the writing goes like this. Gets his second goal in 9 games here for Bath City. And what a positive start from Bath this game. Brown just smashing it down that wing. Manages to cut back. Just plays it across, and Parsley there on his left foot drills it home from no more than 2 yards out to give Bath City a 1-0 lead inside the opening 5 minutes. Yeah, that Akpan out on the right wing might be a stroke of genius, or it might be one of the worst things that I do, but I do feel like my right hand side's weak, and my best player to play there at the moment is Windsor. And he's not done amazing out on the right. He's not done badly, and he has been involved, but in terms of actual performance, he's not done that great. And I just think maybe Akpan and Alvin Jones down that right could be a good partnership, but we'll see what Akpan's like going forward. But you'll see, Bath, we've only had 1 shot, 1 target, and that's led to a goal. But Tranmere, on top of that, on top of the game, apart from the actual scoreline. And there's Casagrande out to Brown. Brown picks up Alvin Jones nicely. That's to Akpan on that right. Back to Alvin Jones. To Sassy. Brown now, out wide to Smith. Switching the sides, it's Brown again. Can he take on his man? He does. Darting down that wing again now. Cuts inside. Cross goes in. And there must have been a handball or something there. It's a free kick to the opposition. But Brown looking lively recently. Really came to life for our squad out on that left-hand side. 10 minutes to go in this first half. We've managed to fight our way back into the game. And the stats are more 50-50 now. And it looks like we're heading towards half-time with a 1-0 lead. And there comes the half-time whistle. We do find ourselves 1-0 up. Got to keep our eyes open because Akpan was getting tired towards the end of that first half. And this is Brown on a run straight away for the second half. Picks out Jenkins-Davies. Cleared by the opposition to Akpan. Ball immediately into Brown. Heads it down. Really should have tried to play that back across. But I don't mind it. A good start to the second half for Bath. Casagrande now with the long ball. Smith takes that down easily at the back for Tranmere. They play it down into Armour. To Adedeji, to Armour again. What a ball, what a run. He's going to cut this back. And what a poor, poor goal to concede. That looked absolutely dreadful. And to be honest, I think that shot was straight at Casagrande and somehow it's gone past him. Adedeji in behind. Has all the time, plays it across. Davison manages to take a touch. Plays it there to Iopenda, and it pretty much is straight at Casagrande. But I suppose not a lot he could do from such short a distance. And Tranmere have worked their way back in to the game. 1-1 now. In the 55th minute. Another tight game. Every game feels impossibly tight. And you'll see both our wingers looking tired now. Akpan for Windsor. Brown needs to come off. Borket Diawa. Let's continue on for this second half. See what these guys can do. It's Avon Jones on the ball. To Windsor. Plays it back to Jones. Into Windsor now. Windsor easily tackled. But we picked up here by Tilson to Avon Jones. Swings it into the box. Early delivery. And what a save there. That should have easily been a goal for Parsley. What a ball and a good header. And an even better save potentially there by the Tranmere keeper, McGee. And we're really starting to take control of the chances here in this second half. But a common theme, we've got nothing to show for it. And another common theme is we have a lot of tired players. Beardy Moore. Sweeten. And pass that on. That's all our subs used. Avon Jones, Tilson going to have to see out this game. Some more experienced legs out there. But 3 of our front 4 are brand new and fresh on the pitch, along with Sweeten in the midfield. Can we go on to nick a winner here? Here comes Tranmere with the ball. Adedeji to Brown. Back to Tanser. Down the line. Great ball to Adedeji. Jones steps in and wins it. Sassy now to Brown. Out wide to Parcell. Keto. Sweeten. In a Beardmore. Tilson. Long ball forward to Windsor. He picks up Parsley, who somehow knocks it in. Poor goalkeeping again. But I'm just going to say that's karma for what happened to us when we conceded the goal. A great ball by Tilson. Windsor finds himself in behind. Smashed it across first time. Parsley taps it past the keeper. McGee beating at his near post. That's poor. And with 10 minutes to go, Bath City are in the lead. And here's a corner for Bath now. Avon Jones in. Cleared. Only as far as Avon Jones swings it in again towards Windsor. Bath City players sprinting back so hard they didn't even bother running to the ball. And they left Brown to pick it up. A ball down the line to Adedeji again. And we've allowed them space and time. And with just 5 minutes to go, once again Tranmere find their way back into the game. And it's that annoying poor defence where they're all told to tackle harder, but they still just won't put a foot in. And this is going to be a frustrating draw, to be honest, because this feels like a game we could have won. But all in all, it is an additional point on our way to securing ourselves in this league. And you can see by the player ratings that Tranmere team play really well, and we play pretty average apart from Parsley and Windsor and Brown. And we still managed to draw. But conceding like that in the last few minutes is really, really bad for us here. Parsley done really well. Just as a Foki stepping up as well. Next episode, we're up against Walsall, who are in our league currently. They sit in 9th. We had a good start here to the Virtue Trophy, and it's a good opportunity again for some of these youngsters and youth players to gain some first team experience. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, please do subscribe. I'll catch you next episode. Goodbye.